रोशनी रोशनी उम्मीद है तामीर दाए रोशनी उम्मीद है
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning, my dear students. Our today's topic is from unit number 2, transport of nutrients, that is blood and blood vessels. Blood is a component or part of the circulatory system that flows throughout our body. Blood circulates constantly, means all the time, while carrying nutrients, oxygen and also waste products. My dear students, an adult's body contains about 5 liters of blood. Blood is a living tissue and it is composed of, or it contains 3 different types of cells. That cells are red blood cells, also called erythrocytes, white blood cells, also called leukocytes, and platelets, also called thrombocytes. Blood also contains plasma. Now, what is plasma? So, plasma is the liquid part of blood that is made up of water, salts, proteins, glucose. Glucose are monosaccharides, mean one sugar units, and also contain other nutrients. Blood cells. There are 3 types of blood cells: red blood cell, RBC, white blood cell, WBC, and platelets. Red blood cell RBCs are also called erythrocytes. This RBC contains a red pigment, red color, called hemoglobin, which transport oxygen to all parts of the body. White blood cell WBC, also called leukocytes. These leukocyte cells make our immune system. Immune system is the bodily system which protect our body from foreign substances, from foreign cells, by producing immune responses. This immune system helps us to fight against germs, diseases, or any foreign body that enters or attacks our body. Third and last one is platelets, also called thrombocytes. Platelets prevent or avoid the leaking or flow of blood out of any wound by clotting the blood vessels. Clotting means the blood which is pumped and received by the heart back travels in a system or transport in a system of tubular structure. In a tube-like structures, these structures are called blood vessels. Vessels means a tube in which body fluids circulates or transport. Their function is to transport the blood to all parts of the body. Our body has 3 major types of blood vessels based on their function: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries. Arteries are the vessels, are the tubes that carry blood rich in oxygen and nutrients away from the heart to other parts of the body. The oxygen-rich blood is called oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood is a blood which contains rich amount of oxygen. Arteries are divided into smaller branches. That smaller branches are called arterioles, as they continue to move away from the heart. That's why it is divided into smaller branches. Arteries are strong and flexible. Flexible means stretchable. Arteries are strong and flexible with thicker walls and a small lumen. Lumen means a cavity in a tubular organ, which giving them a round appearance in a cross section. A lumen is a singular word. Its plural is lumina. It is a hollow mean cochlea. It is a hollow passageway or pathway in each vessel through which the blood flows. Blood in arteries flows with higher pressure than in veins. Blood in arteries flows with higher pressure as compared to in veins. In veins, blood flow with lower pressure. Veins. Veins are a type of blood vessels that carry blood poor in oxygen. That carry a blood which contain low amount of oxygen and nutrients towards the heart after collecting it from the different parts of the body. My dears, blood poor in oxygen is known as deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood is a blood which contain low amount of oxygen. A vein is formed when smaller venules which carrying deoxygenated blood when they join together, so it form veins. Whenever smaller venules combine together, so they form vein. Veins share the same structural features as arteries, but they differ in their thickness and the size of lumen. In the size of cavity which is present in tubular organ. Veins have thinner walls and a larger lumen than arteries. Also, some veins, especially veins in legs, they have walls which is used to prevent the backward flow of blood, and the pressure with which the blood flow in veins is quite low. Capillaries. Capillaries are tiny means small thin-walled vessels, thin-walled tubes which is made of only a single layer of cells. Capillaries connect the arteries to veins. Thin walls of the capillaries enable them to exchange gases. Exchange of gases take place due to these thin walls of the capillaries. It enables them to exchange gases, nutrients, and waste products between the blood and the cells. And the main difference between arteries, veins, and capillary exist is this: that capillaries transport both oxygenated mean oxygen rich blood and deoxygenated mean oxygen poor blood. Capillaries transport both oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. My dears, draw a comparison chart between veins, capillaries, and arteries, and also learn about blood cells, that is WBC, RBC, and platelets. Stay safe, stay blessed. Best of luck, take care, and Khuda Hafiz.